Hi, I'm Ashley Adcock. I'm one of the stylists here at Metropolis-Hair-Fashions. And once again, this is Amy. And what we have done is we have shampooed her using our Ultimate Control shampoo and conditioner. Like I said, that is due to her wavy hair. We wanted to give her a little bit of something that was going to be humidity resistant, defrizzing, and also hydrate her at the same time. So we were able to do that for her today. What I have done is I've gone ahead and gone through and I've curled out the majority of her hair. I've left a small section that I'm going to do in front of you so that you can see how I went about this. Like I said, this is to keep it as easy and low maintenance for you, but it is going to be a little time consuming depending on how much hair you're working with. What I've done is I've gone through and taken inch partings, which I'm going to do now. And I'm using quite large sections so that way, even though I'm using a fairly small barrel curling iron, it's still going to be a nice loose finish. And at the same time, when we're finished, we'll go through and kind of rake our fingers through it, break it up a little bit, and place it how we want it. So first off, let me show you the products that I've been using through Amy's hair. And as I've done these sections, for this now small section that's left, first off, I'm going to use a little bit of curl activator. Because of her natural wave, I want to enhance the fact that it's going to hold that curl. So we'll use just a little bit of this curl activator through it. Very light. And again, through the sections. And just like I did that, we're also going to use a little bit of thermal protector spray. This is through the Care line with Kuhn. This is also just going to give her a little thermal protection from the curling iron, make sure that we're not going to damage that hair. It also has a slight bit of hold to it, so that'll help us increase that curl. And you want to keep everything at a fair distance so that way you're not going to overly saturate the hair. We don't want it wet. Now, and rake your fingers through it. You do not need to necessarily take a brush back through it. And we'll start taking our sections. Now I'm going to be using a Marcel curling iron. Most of the average people do not use these at home. I will admit I can't even use one on my own hair, but I can obviously use one on someone else's. So a spring curling iron will do just fine. Just make sure, of course, that you don't get the ends of the hair caught into the spring, because you will cause a little tension and pull, and that can cause a little bit of breakage. Loosen that out, and then you'll just move on. And like I said, 1-inch partings, fairly big sections. The idea is this is supposed to be a fun, carefree look. It is not about having it absolutely perfect. And I do recommend that you take the curls away from the face. That is the most popular way of wearing it. And just about 3 more to go. Now I would say this probably averaged about 30 minutes in curl time. So for you at home, it's probably going to take just a little bit longer. The easiest thing to do is to work from your best side, starting with that side, pulling it close to your face and doing your curl, going from side and bringing it forward from the back of the head, and then working to the other side. Now Amy does have a little bit of a bang here, so we'll want to make sure not to make that curl too tight at the bang. So a little less tension. All right, and now to finish the style out, we'll just take our fingers through, rake very gently through, that'll start causing some separation. With the heat still in it, it's going to tug on that hair and cause it to loosen up on its own as the heat's still in. If you have fine hair, you'll want to let that heat fall out of it first. Let it cool for just a moment so that that helps set it a little bit tighter. But in her case, we don't need that. And then it's all about piecing it out exactly how you prefer. Me, I like to blend the curls in together, make them a little bit fuller, give them a little bit thicker look. But the more you put your fingers in it, the looser it's going to get. And then whatever you want to blend together, just blend. And now she's got volume, she's got beautiful curl, very soft. And then with this, what we'll want to finish with is a little bit of gloss spray just to give it some shine. Hold it at a fair distance. It can be very saturating. And then maybe just a nice light hairspray for the front hairline. And this would be your finished results. Very easy to do at home, very easy to duplicate, and very popular for going out for an evening or even for a special event.